What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, madam, mademoiselles, welcome to Wednesday Night Haunters Anonymous. Things looking a bit back to normal. You're welcome. How's everybody doing? If you can hear me, say hello. Be sure to like the stream so that Nightbot doesn't have to warn you multiple times. And then I have to figure out what Nightbot wants, and Nightbot just is Nightbotting. So if you're around, say hello. If you're not, say hello. Yeah. Uh I will be chatting as though we got cooler weather in Florida, as in like it's in the upper 60s, and I decided to make some damn hot chocolate. And for some reason, my hot chocolate's all twangy, so I better not be drinking the hot chocolate. Hey Keith, what's up, buddy? What is up? Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. I put a little bit of stevia in my hot chocolate, and maybe I put too much. The stevia smelled sweeter than normal, so I don't know. I don't know if maybe my stevia's gone bad. I don't know. I don't know. I may keep drinking it. I got it next to me. If I abruptly like tell everybody I got to go because I'm getting ready to crap my pants. He says it's going to be 50 here tonight. Not the upper 60s here in Florida is like a winter wonderland. Um, so I don't know. Oh, I'm belching up the chocolate. That's awesome. I'm gonna drink some more. I'm gonna drink some more and see if I vomit.
Did you ever think that maybe it's the chocolate? Oh shit, they can hear me now. Haha, what's up?
What? What? James is here. Oh my God. Ooh. The clickety clacks are back. Well, it's Keurig, the pods, and I don't know. The shelf life is still. It's awfully light
Hey
for
Keith.
hot chocolate. Yeah, special guest tonight will be James. How
Yep.
about that?
With the state of the FUnion.
State of the Funyun. The clickety clacks are back. That's why we're back to normal with screens and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
I
just a special appearance for tonight because tomorrow, for the non-game nerds, Diablo 2 Resurrection comes out. I pre-ordered it like many months ago, and it's finally being released tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I will be doing a live stream of that on the Haunters Anonymous gaming page tomorrow. Like I took time off work, it's a whole thing.
We'll be we'll definitely share it to the main Hunters Anonymous page.
Keith said, "Let's start some shit." Look, I have come to peace with so many things that I've got some shit that I will say, mostly because I'm still annoyed by it and the absolute fucking cowardly fucking shit talking that took place um from a person that has completely blocked me from um you know communicating with him whatsoever to explain the situation. So instead, I get called out on a live stream, my name specifically, um and then I'm totally blocked. So, yeah. It's a gigantic fuck you to every one of those assholes right now. And for anyone that thinks that they're the holier than thou fucking triumvirate haunt fucking Luma haunty dick suckers, go fuck yourselves because you are absolutely bringing nothing to the table. What did we do over the last 2 months? Oh, I don't know. Helped a fucking a non-profit haunt get off the ground and, develop a new system to support them. Yeah, that's but yeah, we're the toxic ones. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is why y'all miss James.
And this is literally going to be the only time I bring this up because I am personally over it. Like I'm still steaming a little bit about the whole being brought up and not being able to defend myself. That was kind of fucking majorly cowardly. You know, I fucking air my laundry out in fucking public. I don't give a shit. You got a problem with me, you fucking come to me with it.
Yeah. Exactly. And I'm um yeah, I'm over all of it myself. The whole thing is just stupid and pretty cowardly. So,
In other news, I will be in Florida. Next 3 weeks from now, I guess.
yeah, that sounds about right.
About close to 3 weeks, I would say. It's we're heading down October 12th. Gonna do Halloween Horror Nights. Actually, both girls are going now, so it'll be
Oh,
Caitlin
sweet.
and Riley's first trip.
Nice.
to Halloween Horror Nights.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't imagine we're gonna do a whole hell of a lot. It's just more of we're absolutely doing Beetlejuice because of Riley, and we're gonna do for sure my house that is 100% a must is Wicked Growth. Oh, I mean it's pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. It's a house that was literally built for me, like not obviously directly for me, but it's 100% my style. So there's that. And then when we get back, we got a few days, and then we'll be going to Hershey Park for Hershey Park in the Dark, and we'll be doing the trick or treating thing at the campground that they have because we got a cabin there, and everybody decorates all the cabins, and then all the kids come and trick or treat around the campground area.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I on the other hand have to contend with yet another light shining on my house.
Very obnoxiously at that.
Yeah, this one's yeah. Whew, for anybody following that saga, there's a new saga, Gulf Power saga, but that'll get taken care of. I, hopefully fairly quickly because I'm still going to decorate as if I'm back to normal lighting, but they reinstalled the street light today and did it completely ass backwards. So now I have my own personal street light shining in my yard and my house. It's all good though.
He said, "Now's the time you drive to that person's house and say that shit now." Dude, listen, here's the funny part though is that they all dress up in their matching uniforms, and they go to Halloween Horror Nights quite frequently. So my eyes are going to be peeled, and if I see anything, I'm addressing it right then and there.
With possibly a turkey leg up somebody's butthole. Keith has to vend in 3 days. You'll do okay, man.
Yeah, you're prepared. You'll be fine. Listen, man, I don't know what you paid for that banner, but I happen to know a company that's starting up a thing.
It does things.
It does things with banners and extremely high resolution, large graphics.
Ooh.
On all types of material.
Banner was $100.
Is it vinyl? It looked vinyl.
Yeah, I think it was vinyl. I'm gonna promote tonight since I can do that. There we go. Haha, Nightbot. Haha. Yeah, lots of stuff still coming out and about. Got a lot of things.
Oh.
There's Nightbot. Yay!
Oh, I can't. I'm not on that account. Damn it.
Yeah, for anybody that's been following too, the few people are here. I have Keith. I have started taking pictures of stuff for eBay. But I've made my website cypress1910.com an all inclusive stop. So you can actually go to the website and see eBay listings, and I've started putting up merchandise. So if anybody would like to kind of take a look at that, some merchandise coming around the bend. A little self promotion. I was listening to I listen to a lot of cryptocurrency channels on YouTube, and this one guy, he said when he started, he's like, before anybody can promote you, you have to promote yourself, and that's how you get out. And I'm like, you know what? He's right, some bitches.
I love the artwork that you have too. It's fantastic.
Well, thank you. Yeah, Aaron is amazing. There's more stuff coming out. Some actually some interesting stuff too. Some news. They've got some new stuff on Printify. James, just to let you know. Yeah, some actually kind of cool shit. It's kind of expensive, but it's cool.
I honestly I want to order one of the damn shower curtains just to see
Yeah.
I'd like you know what I would like to do for that though, honestly? I would like to make like a graveyard at the bottom of the image and then have like Mr. Dolo standing up at the back. So it's more of an entire image.
Or like a scene.
Yeah, like an actual scene. And just have
That'd be
him
kind of
chilling
cool.
in the background with like his lollipop or something.
Well, we could make that happen. Keith, Printify is a on-demand print company. It's like if you were to go to either HonnorZanon.com or Cypress1910.com, that's the stuff that you see on the shop, like the shirts and everything. It's all print on demand through Printify. It's a good company. And and James, just let you know too, um, uh, their print times are amazing.
Really?
Everything, yeah, everything that I was going through and doing the whole score system and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
I think the longest print time was like 3 days.
Oh, that's
Hey,
not bad at
Danny,
all.
no. So what's up,
Oh, look.
Danny?
I figured out why it wasn't live on Facebook cuz I'm an idiot.
You haven't done this in a while.
It's we're live on Facebook now. What's up, Danny?
He says, I don't think I'm a fan of printed on garment paper. Okay.
Well, here's the thing with this company that I was talking about earlier. They do dye sublimation. This stuff is super durable, and when it's done on metal, it's ridiculous.
Um, James, did you want to kind of semi-announce the other part of that, or do you still want to wait?
No, we can. There's no real information
But
on it yet, though. But
wait, well, before you do, we have to address what the hell Keith's talking about here, and then I'll let you do it because it's too pixelated. And then he says dog direct to garment
yeah, he's
D,
direct to garment.
DTG.
Yeah,
Well, Keith, here's the thing. Heat press stuff seems bad. Mm, Keith, 100% of the time, if you get something that's DTG and it's pixelated, it's not the print company. It's the graphic. Um, I'm not a fan of heat press. I mean, I like heat press stuff, but uh, that wears out pretty quick. 100% of the time, if you get something pixelated, it's it's the graphic. It's not the print company. Um, the stuff that I've done for Honor Xenon and Cypress 1910, 300 DPI is acceptable. It's a high resolution. I go anywhere from 450 to 600, as long as I don't exceed their file size, which for Printify is 50 meg. Um, that's pretty darn high. So if it's pixelated, it's your graphic. It's not the print. It's not the print company.
yeah. They everything that we've ever had printed, through them, has come out like wonderfully.
Yeah, and very stable and sturdy.
Yeah, it lasts. Like my wife's sweatshirt is just now starting to like just start to flake off, and she's washed it like probably 100 times. What's up, Reggie?
Reginald, of course, is the night that James guest appears. You come back on.
Right. Oh, there's Zach. What's up, Zach?
Oh, wait a minute. Problems with your arm, Reginald? You okay, buddy? Hey, Zach. Message retracted. Streamloots are working. By the way, for everybody new that's come in here, our illustrious, amazing James is our guest host tonight.
I am a
Or
guest tonight. It's not.
or
This is yeah. This wasn't my. This isn't my triumphant return. It's just Zach, you might be into this because you're somewhat of a fellow nerd, but Diablo 2 Resurrection is being released tomorrow at 11 a.m. And so I I took the day off. It's gonna be I'm cracking into Diablo 2 Resurrection tomorrow. Gonna do a live stream of it. So I had some free time tonight. Tiffany got back into watching Army Wives or something, so she was like, "I'm going to watch my show," and I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go on and talk on the show."
Vic says he's new. Yeah, would you tell me a couple hours ago? I was like, yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vic, we got James back as a guest host. Rachel says, I have
Hyperdontia
hypertension.
supertiva.
Ooh, get infected and swell up to at least the size of a grapefruit. Oh no.
That's crazy,
What
man. Be careful.
that is yeah, take care of it. Let us know how you're doing. It's good to have you back. Sorry you weren't doing too good beforehand.
Hey, Vic.
Hey, Ranger.
Hi, Ranger. What's up? So you kind of, if you just got here, you kind of missed my small tirade that I had. Uh,
That's right.
it's done and over with now, so I got it off my chest. I'm really not bothered by it anymore, but it was just a couple things I wanted to say. And now we're moving forward with our lives.
Yep. Anybody that missed the first part, of
Yeah,
course,
just go back and listen to it.
that's what replay is for. Dorks are sleeping outside Best Buy tonight. I just drove past.
I look. Here's the thing. I don't know why they would unless they're buying like a special edition, because it's been it's mostly, I believe most sales are going to be digital download, unless they're trying to get it for the PlayStation 5 or PS4. I'm not on, but even those you can do digital downloads. So, because I pre-ordered mine like just as soon as it got announced, basically when they announced it was being released. They could be buying a GPU, but good luck. Not likely gonna happen.
Maybe they're buying the new iPhone 27 or what the hell ever they're up to.
Yeah.
Vic says, I missed it. Can you repeat it? I don't know if he could repeat it the way it initially.
I don't think I could.
Vic, it was short and sweet. Just when
Yeah.
everything's said and done, just
It was it was cathartic. I said some things that I had to just get off my chest.
Some things were said. But that's what replay's for.
It is. And again, I invite any of them to fucking message me if they have an issue. Because, like I said, I'm done with this. They want to make, if anybody catches wind of it, there'll be fucking 19 more posts and 3 fucking videos made about it. So, just buckle up, I guess. But, like I said, we're moving forward. Mike's been doing an amazing job holding the show down himself. I couldn't have done it myself. I honestly, I wouldn't have done it.
Well, thank you. It's people are getting tired of my voice.
Well, it's not sexy voice, so we've got to have the yin and yang of this here.
Same thing, Zach. The best way is to when we're done, just replay it. I would like everybody to know that my twangy hot cocoa has dried my eyeballs out. Well, I wonder what I've done to myself with my twangy hot cocoa. Huh.
Yeah. Maybe you're having a reaction to all that light that's leaking into your house right now.
It could be. Good God. It's not, the good thing is it's not coming in. I can see it through the windows, but it's not coming through the windows. It's all going to get corrected, or like literally I'll climb the pole and just disconnect it or some shit.
I told you those pesky neighborhood kids run around with their BB guns.
Yeah, damn those kids. The new iPhone is supposed to be coming out soon.
iPhone 13. Jesus.
Yeah, Vic, it was. Zach, get yourself a PlayStation. put some Fireball in it. No, I don't drink. I think it may be. I think the stevia might be going. I think the stevia maybe going into fermentation mode.
Oh man, so speaking of blowing out streetlights with BB guns, when I was a kid, they we had one in our backyard. It was like right above our trampoline and stuff because we had a bunch of horses and shit because we lived in the country. um, and I always had my Red Ryder that I got for Christmas one year, and I took that thing everywhere. So, one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot our street light that we have. I shot that thing like 6 times. It was probably about a week before anybody realized the street light in the back wasn't coming on. I got in quite a bit of trouble for that one, and I had to help replace it, which was fun because it was like 20 feet in the friggin' air.
Well, like I said, I've got some neighbors who are sharpshooters. It's not going to come to that. I just need them to. Once again, I need them to correct the issue. But like I said, I got plenty of neighbors that have every sort of light dimming type device.
Don't hurt their feelings. I didn't, you know what? Honestly, I didn't say anything to hurt their feelings. I just said that it was cowardly and they can go fuck themselves. This is, by the way, this stream tonight is already out in the mature rated category. So, sorry, Facebook.
Oh, whatever. Don't go into light. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's the whole light thing around here is just hilarious. Keith, yeah, in case you didn't see my comment, no, I don't drink. I never have. So I've never partook of alcohol except possibly this fermented stevia drink I'm drinking right now. I'm not gonna drink any more of it.
You had a flood again today? What the hell, Vic? You should just turn the haunt into like a rowboat haunt. Who does those? I haven't seen one of those anywhere.
A what?
A rowboat haunt where you have to row your boat through the haunt.
Oh. I thought you meant like actually a fully robotic haunt, which somebody is doing this year called animatronica.
No, rowboat, not robot.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
It was Dr. Seuss again.
What's the damn song? Yeah, Dr. Seuss. Yeah, for a few days after that, it's like everything was in rhyme. I'm like, Jesus. Yeah, the water is down. You had to replace the amp to Crazy Kristen. How the hell high did the water get? And I guess the amp was on the ground? Sticks, I know, right? Sticks. Zach has issues.
Don't we all?
Yeah, Vic, I hate that. Hopefully it stops raining before next week or this coming weekend. For God's sakes. For God's sake.
We had a crap ton of rain today, like super hard rain. We had this cold front coming through, so I think tomorrow we're getting into like the 40s or something. Like tomorrow evening.
Wow. I think at least here in Florida, I was telling some neighbors, I think our weather has shifted. Like, knock on wood, hopefully we've the height of the hurricane season's passed, but I don't remember it ever getting this cool in late September. I mean, it might be crazy, but
I lived there for 22, 23 years, and I don't remember it ever being cold in September. I remember a few times in October. Like, because there was one Halloween where, like, I had to wear a jacket.
Well, 2019 Halloween here, it was, like, in the low 40s.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of killed off Trick or Treat because of the cold. You had 2 feet. Wait a minute. The water went 2 feet up into the haunt, Vic and Zach. Yes, actually, Zach, that is one of my favorite vampire movies, and it gets blasted by so many people. I think it was a fantastic movie. Who is responsible for the Lost Boys remake? I don't know. Some dumbasses. Got to purchase a plane ticket. So, Vic, you're saying that the water came 2 feet up into the haunt, like 2 feet up on your zombie. That's a lot of damn rain, dude. You need to clear out that gutter behind you or something. You need to put some French drains in.
Got to purchase a plane ticket.
Something.
I hear that. There is zero reason why Lost Boys needs to be remade. None whatsoever.
Nope. I agree.
That's like Goonies, man. I swear to God, I do not want to see the Goonies ever up for being remade. You're not going to capture the same emotion and feeling from a movie. Let's get some creativity back out in Hollywood there.
Well, it's like remaking Dune. I mean, why? Why was that necessary?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like remade like twice or something. I don't know. Too many remakes. Reginald says after the CW opted that Rob Thomas's pilot was a no-go, Warner Brothers is prepping a new take with screenwriter Randy McKinnon and Jonathan Entwistle.
Entwistle, yeah. See, we don't know if he's saying things correctly or if he's pulling a Reggie.
That's fine. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. He hadn't really been around this early in quite a while, so I'm glad to see him back.
I'm super glad to see everybody. I know I was here like the other day on chat or whatever, but
yeah, everybody's been missing you.
Get the golden voice back,
You'll be back. You'll be back on full time soon enough. John Entwistle, who is deaf.
All right, Vic. Thank you for that information.
Well, just go poop out in the haunt because apparently it'll get washed away tomorrow or something.
Oh, we got a Streamloots card there popping up. All right.
Streamloots. I'm sure it's Reginald.
I'm sure it was. I need to refresh those. I've also been doing some Dead by Daylight, which I need to get going on the Honors Anonymous gaming page because they released the Pinhead update. So now you can play as Pinhead as the killer. And he has some pretty awesome stuff.
Speaking of Streamloots, I forgot again, but you have to tell me what my login is because I cannot figure it out.
Okay. I offhand I don't remember, but I'm sure I can.
That's fine. I know it's something ridiculous, and that's why I can't remember because you've had to do this before, like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Once you tell me, I'm going to fix all that. Oh. Yay! Danny's putting out Christmas decorations.
Christmas decorations. You sir need a timeout for that one.
My God. It's because I was doing Christmas merchandise on the Cypress 1910. Well, I've got Christmas and Easter. The next one I have to do is Mardi Gras.
Don't forget Valentine's Day.
I gotta see if Aaron did a Valentine's Day. Can't remember. He may have. The Monsters is gonna suck. Oh yeah, it's gonna suck.
when all the characters are played by Rob Zombie's friends and wife, yes.
Yeah, I dropped the C word because I've been doing a lot of graphic stuff for my website, and one of them was Christmas, and it took me quite a while to do it. So I just my brain's fried. It's all these damn lights that keep shining up on my face.
You're probably dehydrated.
Probably am.
You
You know
get
what?
suntan, it sucks the moisture right out of your body.
Jesus. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Um. Yeah. 13 was here. I'd tell you, like, can you pop if you can pop the new picture up there real quick to show him, but I'll do it. Monday. Oh, speaking of, it'll be a Monday, not Sunday stream because I'll be seeing my parents. So for all that's interested, Monday, not Sunday stream.
And I will not be here more than likely. So
Yeah. So there, nah.
yeah, don't get used to
It'll
it.
just be, it'll just be me and the flame of doom on a loop. Um, oddly enough, haunt news. I'm still continuing to hear haunted attractions that just announcing they won't be open this year. One or two more announced that this will be their final year, and it's pretty wild. Uh, funny news. I have to let me code this right. Uh, Red Tie might be visiting H4H this year.
Oh yeah,
They announced on um the Medea page
the Medea page.
all the 26 haunts in Alabama, which I was like, okay, okay, your idea of a haunt and my idea of a haunt is but they did list H4H, and they said they're going to be going to 20 of the 26, and I can imagine that a new haunt will be on the list. So
We'll
we'll
have to have
be
Vic pull out a special surprise for him.
yeah, shotgun. I am dried to a crisp. And what's weird is this twangy ass cocoa I made is not helping. My mouth is actually dry now. I'm fine.
You may have inadvertently poisoned yourself.
I may have. I may have. Well, how much did I drink? About a half. I
You're
stopped.
like, boy, this tastes funny. Let me continue to drink it.
Let me figure out why this is so twangy.
The first 36 sips didn't really clue me in. It's 37 that's going to do it.
Swiss Miss. You know what, Keith? I used to like Swiss Miss. But now Great Value at Walmart has their own, and they actually make their own Keurig cups too, and they're cheap and they taste good. Unless somehow I've made it 20. I have a feeling that the stevia has gone bad, or it's starting to alcoholize. I think that's what it is. I'll try
Fuck, great
another.
value. You can't sleep on great value stuff, though. There are some legitimately good great value things.
Keith, I'm telling you, Great Value hot chocolate. Well, I agree with James, but Great Value hot chocolate for the price, it's actually chocolatier than Swiss Miss. Um, and I actually bought a big tub of the Great Value hot chocolate to save money on. There was no reason I needed to do the Keurig ones, but those are even cheap. I
Once
like them.
once I found out you could buy the dehydrated mini marshmallows, I kind of didn't need hot chocolate in my life anymore. Because all it was for me was mini marshmallows. I mean, I love hot chocolate. Don't get me wrong. I will. Well, I don't know. I really can't have it anymore, but boy, I would get down with some hot chocolate. But finding out you could just buy a container of nothing but those dehydrated marshmallows, my life changed that day.
There you go. I can do with or without the marshmallow. I like the marshmallows, but that they don't. Great Value doesn't make them with the marshmallows. And of course, Reginald says, I make my own hot chocolate and toast the marshmallows myself with a blowtorch.
Freaking see, that's why your arm hurts. You're always flexing on everybody like that.
They're going to get free tickets.
Well, yeah,
Who's
you
that?
have to get free tickets to do a review.
Oh, good God. I had gone past that.
Because, free tickets equal 100% positive review.
I guarantee you that Vic will not be giving anyone free tickets.
Danny said, oh my God, it's still like 80 degrees right now. Y'all be talking about hot chocolate.
Danny, it's in the 60s here in my part of Florida. Zach, I don't know what weekend, believe it or not.
We're gonna be in the 40s tomorrow night, so it's our neighbor's purple whatever the hell tree it is. I don't really know what it is. The leaves are green spring and summer. As soon as fall hits, bam, they're fucking purple. They're beautiful. I love the tree, and thankfully the leaves don't fall in our yard. What's up, Mark?
Mark said.
Yeah.
Guest host tonight.
Oh, we got Reggie with a
Cornelius wants to shout out. May
Chris
Chris
Gaines.
Gaines be ever in your favor for Halloween. Chris Gaines, 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 Bob.
Bob. What the fuck? Bob. Oh boy, have I missed those.
Yeah, we can't get in the 40s in this part of Florida until I figure out the twangy hot chocolate issue. I don't think I can have any more twangy hot chocolate.
Why are you adding stevia to hot chocolate anyway?
Because I like it sweet.
Oh, really?
Sweeter than it already comes out. Yeah.
Tiffany does that shit. She puts like 4 scoops of sugar. I'm like, you're drinking more sugar than you are anything else at this point.
Keith says, get Swiss Miss, problem solved. Honestly, I have to add sugar to Swiss. Swiss Miss is not sweet enough to me. It's also not chocolatey enough. And that's I don't know. I used to drink Swiss Miss until I found out about Great Value hot chocolate, and I'm like, oh, this is actually chocolatier than Swiss Miss.
Well, you know why that is, right? The Swiss Miss is neutral. Never mind. See myself out with that joke.
Guest host. Sweet milk, bitter chocolate, perfect combination. I can see that. Yes, Keith, I put stevia and or yes, I put sugar in my hot chocolate because I like it sweet. Damn. Damn, that's why I use stevia, so I'm not actually putting just flat out, naughty sugar in it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to put this stevia back in it because I'm almost, when I opened it up, it smelled really, really sweet. And normally you don't smell it when you open the thing up. So I think that's what it is. I think it's actually fermented. Put in more Swiss Miss mix. No, I'm not gonna spend a bunch of money to fix Swiss Mix. I'm telling you, man, $4, $4.50 for a big old tub of great. If you drank some Great Value hot chocolate, you would know what I was talking about. You'd be saving yourself some money.
Y'all getting some diabetes with that hot chocolate. For real. Hot chocolate to me has always been like sweet anyway, so I've never been.
But that's why I use stevia.
Yeah, but still, it's still a sweetener.
But it's a natural sweetener, and it's not as naughty as sugar. But I don't think I'll be doing that again because I'm pretty sure the stevia probably in this house got warm enough in the cabinet that it's now fermented.
Put some goddamn M&Ms in it.
Ooh.
But it's the candy where the chocolate doesn't melts in your mouth, not in your hand. It just leaves fucking food coloring all over your hand. They failed to mention that in their advertisement.
I actually want to try that, but I can imagine I'd take a big swig of a bunch of M&Ms.
You put the
start choking.
Peanut M&Ms in there, you're like, oh god.
And then as I'm choking to death, I'm like, I totally deserve this. Reginald says, "Oh yeah, that things were mentioned. You're going to have a grand old time. They're going to be like Winnie the Pooh wants some fermented honey." Yeah, I think the stevia. I think after the stream, I'm going to go smell it, and then if it smelled weird when I used it, but I think that's what it. I think it's fermented. It's a year old. I mean, the shelf life's still good, but the house gets warm, so it's probably fermented. I'm probably just drinking fermented stevia, which I probably should sell on the black market. Fermented honey is mead. Really? Zach puts rum in his hot chocolate. Mm. Meads. Hey, Icy Monsters.
So here's the
Had a piece.
deal with Tree Town this year. It does not appear like they're making any mentions of it like going on. I was out of left field. Sorry, I was reading about it, like trying to find stuff,
No,
and there's
that's
really
cool.
nothing.
I'm glad that you. See, y'all are sitting here talking about diabetes with me and my stevia, and here's Icy Monsters putting a piece of a Hershey bar in his damn hot chocolate.
Mint chocolate. Yeah, you throw in a couple of those Andes candies, now you're talking.
I actually have some. Peppermint sticks from last Christmas.
That's
I
like
cut those up
brushing your
today.
teeth and then drinking hot chocolate.
I mean, this hot chocolate, it is actually sweet enough for me to drink, but oh well, who knows? I'll have to ask Google, will stevia ferment? And is it still good if it's fermented? Reginald says he put some Hershey Kisses and peppermint powder on that. See, that sounds good. Oh, thank you, Danny. Stevia will last up to 3 years. At least that's what Google says. But I wonder if it'll last that long and not ferment in a cabinet that gets to 85 to 90 degrees.
Yeah, with 100% humidity.
Yeah. Why the hell is everything in your cabinets a year old? Well, Keith, if you're talking about the stevia, I bought it a year ago on Amazon. Well, I bought it right before, yeah, about a year ago. I bought it right before the cold season here in Florida because it was cheaper to buy a tub of it on Amazon than the little packets I use. And obviously, and it was actually a discounted price on Amazon, so it was a good price.
Man,
Obviously,
think about the year it's been since you bought that stevia.
yeah, no shit. Good God. I remember back March of, I think it was March of 2020 is when I decided that the lockdown had begun for me in my house, and I got an Amazon Prime subscription. And then all of a sudden I was like, Happy Bear.
Happy
Haven't opened
Belly,
it
wasn't it?
so
Was
long.
that the name of the Amazon? Is Happy
Oh,
Belly?
yes. Yes, sorry, it was. You're right. Happy Belly. I'm like, everything coming into my house was like Happy Belly. I'm like, stevia? I need stevia. Oh, they've got stevia at a prime discount price. I'm like, I'll get that. Yeah, stevia is actually it's stevia is actually sweeter than sugar, and it's not as bad for you. It's not bad for you like aspartame or some of those other whatever the fuck things they're called.
It has like almost a vanilla flavor to it to me for some reason.
Yeah. Yes, unless it's fermented, and then it's I that's all I can think of. I'm just kind of laughing because oh yeah, see Reginald says Happy Belly. Yeah. I literally got Amazon like a couple months before the pandemic started because they opened up the grocery store. Salvia. No, not salvia. It's not a mafia boss, Mark. It's a sweetener. But I'll have to check it out. It couldn't be It couldn't be the hot chocolate because it was it was a sealed. Of course, now that I'm thinking about it, I cleaned out my Keurig 2.0 with the vinegar water solution that many people say about, and maybe it all didn't get rinsed out correctly. Maybe
Oh,
I'm drinking vinegar hot chocolate.
that does happen. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'll go tonight and rinse it out some more.
Mark, are you gonna do Stay and Scream when we're at Halloween Horror Nights? Because we got the Scream early pass. So we get like 3 hours before.
Synthetic weed. That's funny, Reginald.
And then we're gonna do Stay and Scream. So, and both of my kids are coming now.
Oh, hey, Primo, what's up? Yeah, we're back on Facebook for one night only. Sorry to hear about all that, man.
Until I come back, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna probably get in the park, I think, at 2. And then I'm taking the kids on ET because neither one of them have been on it yet. And we've got to go on it before they destroy it. Which had better never happen, by the way, but
I have a good track for Stay and Scream.
Well, I know the first thing that they want to do is Beetlejuice, and after that, I don't really give a crap. The only thing I need to do is the Wicked, whatever, Growth of the Wicked.
Tiffany's going, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Primo says next week is first haunted house planning, getting ready to scare all. That's awesome.
That is cool, man. Very cool.
Yep. It's good to see you again. We haven't been on Facebook because it's just been me for a wee bit, but we are on YouTube. Should you come on YouTube? Maybe I won't be drinking
Vinegar
twangy hot cocoa. God.
Vinegar cocoa.
That is what that is.
I guarantee you that's what it is.
It probably is, which is fine. I'm just flushing out my kidney or whatever the hell it is. Vinegar does. I'll clean it. I'll clean it some more tonight, and then smell the because it literally whatever it was, my eyeballs are dry, my mouth is dry, my teeth are dry.
Sounds like vinegar to me.
Might as well. Oof. Well, I'll just be all happy fun time tomorrow. I'll eat a peanut butter sandwich. That'll fix everything.
Hell yeah, Primo. Hope you've been doing your stretches. Getting all limbered up.
Yeah. Mark says, I would suggest doing Puppets, then Wicked, then Cary, Ohio. Get those done in 45 minutes. Cary, Ohio. Then head over to Beetlejuice. The people who waited for Beetlejuice will be out, so the line would be much shorter. Well, the kids will probably go straight to Beetlejuice. All right. Do you let the kids roam around on their own, or do y'all stay as a pack?
Oh, no, they're staying as a pack.
Okay. Good.
Good thing you've been doing your stretches, Zach. Yeah, I don't really care if we even see puppets, myself personally. Like the only two that are 100% must be done are Beetlejuice and Wicked. Growth.
Primo says, I was promised to be an actor trainer, but now they told me no, so it might be my last year to work here in Colorado, might retire. Well, I bet you'll have a bunch of fun this year and you won't retire.
Yeah. Once you get back into it.
Danny says Puppets was really good, better than I expected.
My tolerance for waiting in lines is like very minimal these days. So, like, again, my main focus is Beetlejuice and Wicked Growth.
Primo says he might move next year. I myself, of course, am just not looking at any of the polls. There's a possibility I may go to. I keep going back and forth about Halloween, or not Halloween in New Orleans, but going to some haunts in New Orleans before Halloween. It keeps going back and forth.
Yeah. Well, they were saying that if you had COVID, you know, they've noticed that you're pretty solid for about 8 months now. So that's what I'm hoping on. And if not, what can I do?
Oh well, with me, since I got my shots, it's not necessarily that. It's just Ida, Hurricane Ida. I've
Yeah.
got a place to stay when I go there, if I go, but I don't know. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Supergirl and bad choices. Okay.
I agree, man. That's the one thing that Universal has really always lacked on is some type of entertainment while you're in line. They used to do some pretty cool movies on the buildings and stuff that were fun to watch. They weren't really long enough for the, hour and a half waits that the houses seem to get all the time. So,
Primo, that would be cool, but I know it's not going to happen.
yeah,
I do miss the stuff that's on the buildings. That was always cool.
They always had some pretty cool. I know a lot of the stuff they probably just snagged from old movies or even made just random little bits from here and there, but oh shit, I am not cut out for this business anymore.
You'll have to get used to it again.
I know,
but we'll pop it at the end, top of the hour, which is what, 2 minutes away. Just so you can get your rest, so you can play your game. Unless you want to stay on, that's up to you. But
no, I'm fine.
figured,
I'm here for we can go a little bit.
Okay. Well, we'll do a quarter after. How's that?
That's fine with me.
Because that's normally what I do. I'm just kind of rambling. So
Yeah.
Plus, I have to go clean out my Keurig. Kidding.
Primo is going to be Jeepers Creepers this year again at Scorched Earth Haunted Hay Maze.
Huh.
Yeah, Zach. Yeah, it's very short. I mean, I was a little heated for a second, but like I said, I'm over it now. Like, and I have been over it for a while. There was just had to get that one little thing out of my way, and I could not give any fewer shits about anything that they do or really have to say, unless my name comes up again, and then shit's gonna be on because
the ass beating will commence. I mean, yeah. I think the whole thing is just like we talked about so many times before. They're so insignificant that who gives a shit? We got plenty of stuff on our plate. Need a Snickers. So we got plenty of stuff going down. And of course, I'll be self-promoting quite a bit this month, this coming month. So there's plenty to do. Oh, when are you supposed to see 13 Skeletons? When is that supposed to happen?
So I don't know that it's going to be before we go to Orlando. So it's probably going to be like that week between coming back from Orlando and going to Hershey.
But you're still definitely going to see them, though, right?
Yeah, we're definitely going to go. Absolutely going to go.
Zach, I have some black licorice in my refrigerator.
Like last year, we went fairly early, for in October, and I want to give him more time to have everything done and everything worked out and everything.
I See Monster says, hey, off the subject, but want to run an idea by you guys. I want to make the mechanism for a cauldron creep, but dress it like a creepy guy and put it on its knees leaning over an open grave.
Hold on.
Zach says, I'm jealous that 13 didn't live on my street when I was a little kid. I
Me
would
too,
love to
man.
have, I'd love to have a neighbor like 13 Skeletons here around me, living right next to me. Wouldn't that be some groovy shit?
I can't really complain because I lived in Spruce Creek, which was a very uppity neighborhood. It was a huge bunch of neighborhoods. Like they were all connected, by one street or so. So like it was a bunch of subdivisions that were all in one big subdivision. And like, so, trick or treating out there was amazing. And then when I got a little older, we moved out to the middle of nowhere. So we always had to drive back to our old neighborhood to go trick or treating there. But that wasn't until I was like 10, 11.
Welcome back, Vic. Primo says, miss you guys. Hope you're back here on Facebook. Well, Primo, maybe in a short bit. Since I've been pretty much doing the show solo for a while, it's easier for me just to do YouTube. I can't do all the magical clickety clack things that James does. I don't have enough jiggle bits. So just as easy to get on YouTube though. I See Monster says, I can dig a hole in my lawn because it's dead anyway from the drought here in California. I want it to look like he's rummaging through a grave for bones or valuables.
That would
You think
totally
that'd
work,
work?
man.
That'd be awesome as hell.
Yeah, put some bones sticking out of the grave, so it's like he's either like rummaging through to steal from the other person, or maybe he's digging up the other skeleton.
Yeah, I think it's awesome, and like he said, it's just a wiper motor.
Oh yeah, it's super easy to make his arms move. So
yeah, Zach, that's pretty funny. Primo, we'll let you know. It might be a few more weeks, but it's good to hear from you though, buddy. You can always find us on YouTube.
yep, he's always on YouTube.
And
Tomorrow there
always
will
on
be a stream during the day, starting at about 11:30
of magical games.
of
I will most
gaming.
likely be watching it as I do more computer work and possibly contacting Gulf Power again. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, totally. I see that. That sounds awesome, actually. Would love to see some pictures and or video of the process of doing it and the final product. Oh my God, I just realized something. I could put one of my LED spotlights up like on that light and it'd be so bright it would turn it off. Oh, I just came up with an idea. Yay. I See Monster says the arms move, but the head goes up and down to separate motor. So it looked like he was checking to see if anyone was watching. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Must see pictures, must see video. Always know that you can post all the above on Hunters Anonymous After Dark.
That gets the Hunters Anonymous stamp of approval. We need a graphic of that. So make the stamping sound.
We could do that.
Zach, calm yourself. This is a family show, sir.
My God, do you want me to send you some of my fermented cocoa so you can calm down?
The head goes up and down?
It's a family show. To check if anyone's watching. Ooh. I can't believe that not this weekend, but next weekend's October.
I love it. I'm so happy about that.
I am too, but it's just blowing me away.
I can't believe how long last year is already. Like, it seems so relatively close, but also it feels like such a distant memory.
Like a decade ago.
It does.
Of course, I'm also we're already 3/4 of the way through 2021.
Yeah.
That's blowing me away. Yeah, Primo, the year went by really fast. Mine might get ruined again. Ellie turns 1 tomorrow. Holy
Wow.
smokes.
That's crazy, man.
Wasn't she just born like 2 days ago or
For
something?
real. I just sent you a damn outfit.
Christ. Oh, crutch. Oh, something's wrong with the timeline. Something's wrong.
We're gonna have a whole new Mandela effect happening too.
I know, right? Yeah. Jeez.
I do have
And
the
yet,
Monster Mash though, the special edition cereal that I can't eat because surgery, but I get to look at the box forever because it's got all the characters on it.
that's awesome. I can send you a container of fermented stevia you can look at too, since I can't eat that.
Quit
She still
blaming
doesn't
the
fit.
stevia.
I know it's the vinegar. Now that we've talked about it, it's the vinegar.
Oh, I also have the Mountain Dew Voodoo 3, which I did take a sip of the one my wife had. It tastes like a pink Starburst. By the way.
Anybody want to buy some popcorn? Yeah.
No, my kid's doing the whole fundraising thing. I have like a lifetime of popcorn they'll never eat.
Primo says, I'm 54 and still going strong in hot acting, which is awesome. Body is slowing down. And age is catching up to my body.
Yeah, man, that happens.
You think you're 78, but your soul's 54.
I got a name patch.
Is it the word the standard in fluorescent?
Standard Joe.
Is the new Halloween movie out yet? Yeah, no, it's not.
No, but Mike had better get his ass in gear and watch fucking Hoobie Halloween because he did promise he would watch it before Halloween.
I did, and I'm amazed that it's been a whole year since since I promised that.
You know what? I'm gonna watch it before I go to bed tonight.
Just out of sheer spite. Oh, wow, my eyeballs. Google, does vinegar dry out your eyeballs? Yes. Consumption of vinegar in large quantities will dry out your eyeballs.
As well as your kidneys and liver.
Consume high quantities of stevia induced vinegar. It's the Jamie Lee Curtis October special. Yeah. Did Ghostbusters get popped back again? Primo,
Not that
you
I've
too, man.
seen.
Stay safe and happy Halloween to you too, buddy.
Yeah, man. Have a great one and good luck haunting. Be safe.
Get some pictures taken of yourself. Send them to us, man. We want to see.
Unless you cut your finger off. Don't do that.
Don't be cutting no damn fingers off again. God. Part 50. You should check and I mean, I don't know. I know that No Time to Die is still on schedule. Something else got pushed back a few weeks, and I thought Ghostbusters got pushed back, but I might be totally wrong. Michael strikes again. Oh, that's what you mean by part 50. Yeah. Oh, I know that the second Addams Family movie has been just pushed to total digital.
Let's see.
Oh, excuse me.
Why would Ghostbuster Trunk or Treat be a thing? In my search.
Jim Trunk or Treat. I'm gonna have to we'll have to keep up with Halloween Town or Trick or Treat or
Well,
I sent you Guys, a little video. Oh God. Hopefully it's not of you taking a poop.
It did get pushed back a week from November 11th to November 19th. So it'll probably get pushed back again. They may be going for like a Christmas release, you know?
Oh wow.
Because, well, anytime after Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because everybody goes and watches movies during that time for some reason.
Well, I'll see. I'm with you though. I really would like to see Ghostbusters at the theater. So Michael Myers versus that. Vic, we'll have to look at that video after the stream. I'm very curious. Right after I eat a peanut butter sandwich to counter effect the twangy cocoa that I was looking forward to enjoying during the stream.
A fluffernutter vinegar sandwich.
No shit. I'll definitely clean out the run the who's who what's it.
I will say this, there is no horror icon that could take Ash. He always prevails. That's all I have to say about that.
And there you go.
Michael Myers and Jason go to Las Vegas. And enjoy a nice cooked meal by Reggie, because he's always in Vegas for some reason.
Ooh, there you go. Those lucky bastards. Yay.
10:13. Well, this whole hour and 15 minutes has flown by.
I'm telling you. Anyone watched New Candyman yet? I heard it was great. No?
I haven't. I got one of my friends, she's a super hardcore Candyman fan, and she liked it. So I will say that it's probably pretty decent. I have a lot of friends that are very specific horror icon fangirls and boys. I think I have one for damn near every character there is. Did y'all know at our haunt there was a 5'4" Michael Myers? I saw somebody had a video of Texas Chainsaw Massacre at Universal, and they have like a Leatherface that's seriously like maybe 5'6" and skinny.
It was cute and adorable. Mark said it to me. I'm a Michael White Knight. Oh my god. Definitely give the stream a like. I see a lot of likes tonight.
I do. I see 9. Everybody was excited to hear me talk.
I know. It's like I was gonna say that's like 8 more than usual. Because one of them is usually me. Just wanted to pinch his little cheeks. Well, I'm sure he'd enjoy that. Gross. Mark says that was a problem with most of the Halloween houses at Universal. I was taller than Michael, and that was not okay. Well,
Man, Mark's pretty much gonna have met damn near everybody this year at Halloween Horror Nights, except for you.
yeah. Next year, no licking the poles. We'll be all right.
I'm gonna end up getting suckered in to go every year once the kids go. Like I'm never gonna get out of. I'm never gonna be allowed to skip it now.
Well, that's okay though. That's cool. New tradition. It's hilarious when you're taller than Michael. Yeah. New tradition. No, nothing wrong with that. And then we have to all start thinking about the Orlando Informer trip next year.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fantastic.
See, Mark says the Texas house is disgusting. I haven't gone through it during HHM, but we did lights on though, and it is disgusting.
See, I've already done a Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, so that's another one that I just don't really give a shit about. Like, I get it. It's been done 100 times.
Like literally. It's tough to beat HHN when you aren't the one paying for it.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is the whole flying thing now. Like, you know, I'm getting to the point where I don't like driving that much. Before I used to be able to just drive and drive and drive. Now I get bored very easily driving when I didn't used to. So like, a 16-hour drive. I'll take the 2-hour plane ride. Because we're not even leaving here. Like, I think our plane takes off at like 10:30. And we're down there by 1:00. So we still have 3 hours before we can even actually check into Sapphire Falls.
Holy crap. Are you going to HHN that night?
No, we're going the Wednesday night. And then we're taking Thursday. I don't think we're doing anything. It's just going to be like a pool day to recover.
Are you doing anything during the day? Any of the parks?
No, well, we're going to do the early thing. So we're going to have 3 hours at Universal.
Oh, that's right.
We're just going to take an Uber. It's like $30 for an Uber XL or whatever. Not a big deal.
So the chainsaw house smelled really bad. I'm sure it was designed that way.
I tell you what, the Potters really kicked up some memories the other day with their Psychoscarapy house post. That was good. The
I'll go through
worst.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I was done.
Yeah, I'll go and look at my hundreds of HHN pictures and relive the past. There you go. I've checked in at 10 a.m. at Sapphire and had my room ready.
Yeah, we're going straight from the airport to Sapphire Falls. I know that if the room's not ready, they'll take your bags and you can go do whatever. So, I mean, the kids might just go in the pool, or we'll go to City Walk for a couple hours. We got to eat a cowfish. I know that. The Psychoscarapy smell. Oh my god. That in itself is a memory. Like, there's no forgetting that smell. Hands down, the worst smelling house I've ever been in. We tried to eat in Burger Digs that night. We were there. Wasn't happening. It was cool to be able to stand above the one of the rooms though, because they had it that the circle area in Burger Digs. You could hear everything going on in the house.
Well, they make Mark. They make scents for fog machines, and they actually have scent machines. Froggy's Fog is probably one of the world's premier dealers in that stuff. Although you can get it in other places.
I'm pretty sure they just opened a sewer grate underneath the house and just let the actual shit smell permeate through that building because it was horrible.
Sure, I'll eventually make it back to HHN at some point.
Yeah, when are we getting a picture of the yard? We having that done soon, no?
You talking to me?
No, Mark.
Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, Mark, I know you have to deal with all that stuff too at Disney. I kind of forget. And Mark, yeah, where's the pictures of your yard, buddy? Get it together. It's almost October.
Rank dumpster.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Looks like we're carrying this on till 10:30.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Well, that's fine. That's cool. I mean, it's cool to have you back on here. I know everybody's excited about hearing your voice again and talking all kinds of fun things. Mark says, I still have to find some gravestones. Just have to accept they'll be Bobo. Yeah,
You
Mark, I've
watch Keith's video, man. Make your cheapo gravestones, cover them bitches with bed liner.
yeah, I can totally see Mark doing that between now and
Rank dumpster, my new cologne. Well, apparently you already smell like sweaty goth chick, so that's a cologne I want.
sweaty goth chick.
It's way too much work.
I mean, Mark, you could go and find like the cheap ones at dollar stores and like put two together back to back and make them thicker.
Yeah, just super glue them together or something. Don't super glue them. It will eat the.
Yeah, don't no super glue, no hot glue. Um, excuse me. I've got to continue doing what I'm doing here at the house, knowing full well I'll have the street light fixed.
Well, but here's the thing now. You might as well make use of it and get everything done at night while it's lit up like day without the heat of the day.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's 100% true. Um, so watch, I'll rely on that, and then they'll fix it, which I'll be fine with.
There's enough light out there. You could wire LEDs if you needed to.
I could wire solar panels and run everything. There's so much light out there. Mike, how are you running the haunt? Solar from the street light. Mark says, when we did scent change at Soren, I would put one of the old orange blossom bags in my car, and it would make my car unbearable to sit in with how strong it was. It still was. That's funny. Jesus. Disney magic.
Pull back the curtain and what's behind it.
Mark. It's just Mark behind the curtain, pulling the levers and changing out your scent bags. Because it's a small world after all.
That one thing that was posted on that backstage Disney whatever group where they showed the Haunted Mansion with like in service mode or whatever, that was crazy.
Yeah. Disney magic.
Dance magic.
Mark with his ranked dumpster bag.
That's what you should throw that in somebody's car. Just slide it under their seat one day. Service mode. I don't know what the fuck you call it there, you know? When they had that wall completely open, you could see like behind the Just split the building open. Weird. I don't know what do you call it? Service mode seems like something you would call it. Or repair mode, I guess, since shit's breaking nonstop.
Or just the lights on tour mode.
They should do that. But
Lights
knowing
on
Disney, it would cost $1,200 for 15 minutes
yeah, no kidding.
per person.
Yeah, nothing is really walls, it's all doors. Maintenance mode.
Maintenance mode.
And now you know the rest of the story. I've got a fast pass to ride maintenance mode.
Yeah, but now you got to pay for it.
Yeah, no kidding.
And you can go eat lunch at that Space 2021 place for $55 a person.
Speaking of Disney sweaty goth girl magic ring. Speaking of total kind of a side note, did you see recently somebody asked Topher Grace if his Venom character was going to appear in the next Spider-Man movie? Did you see his response?
No.
It was actually pretty funny. It was like a full paragraph, but it's actually pretty funny. He basically said, yes, I will be in it. I will be fighting Hardy's Venom, and I'll totally kick his ass, obviously. And then he started mentioning all these other people. He said they'll have original characters and people from Spider-Man in the 70s and some other shit. And then he said, oh, and they'll have the ghost of Han Solo appear and the robot Eve from Wall-E. It was much funnier the way he said it, but it was really kind of funny. And watch, he'll end up being in it or something.
Jesus Christ.
Mark says, I'm excited for Space 2020. 220.
Yeah, it's that fancy new restaurant. It looks cool, but literally the child's menu is like anything on the child's menu is $29. So you get macaroni and cheese for $29.
Is that the one at Epcot?
Yeah. By Mission Space.
I want to go back to Epcot. Zach, you should totally read the post. It was funnier than what I made it out to be. It was actually pretty funny. And it's there in person. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to when Epcot has finalized a lot of their upgrades so I can go and because I like it.
In other news, Disney related news and Universal related news, the trackers are no longer in the good graces of Universal and Disney. So they're no longer invited to media events.
Oh, talking about that Tim Tracker dude?
Yep.
What did the hell they do?
So they had a bunch of posts that they made several years ago when they weren't really famous for doing stuff. And somebody was like sending them to Disney and Universal. Like they were making jokes about gay people. Like, can you catch the gay or whatever? You know, like because I guess he went to a gay wedding and brought back some flowers, and his wife was like, "Oh, I think I got the gay on me now."
Oh shit!
And it was like just super insensitive shit. And then they had another video where they did an urban party at their house or something where everybody did like blackface or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So they got their media access revoked at both Disney and Universal.
Jesus. Well, that's the way it goes. You know what I mean?
Yep. Dude, they left them up and they were monetized. So like, you know, they were still raking in the money from them, and somebody just started sending them to Universal and Disney. And
wow.
I mean, because they were from like 2011 or some shit. And I mean, they're pretty old. But, you know, you gotta not be dumbasses. And, you know, that's just.
The thing is like if even if you did that 10 years ago, then you're still apt to believe it or do it again. That's
Yeah,
what I believe. All these people's like, oh, I was stupid then. No, you weren't.
you're still
I mean, yes,
stupid.
you were. You're still stupid. So that's kind of funny. Mark, so I can delete his old cringe stuff. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to go. That'll be a lot of money they won't make now.
Yeah. So now they're like kissing ass to all the other theme park bloggers that do the same shit they do. And so they did their Halloween Horror Night thing. You know, a few 3 years ago, he got invited to be a scare actor for a night. You know, and they made him up and everything. It was a whole big how do you do or whatever. And and then all this shit happened. And you know, what's funny is it was about a year ago or so that this whole thing started with them, and they started doing apology videos for him about how insensitive were they. And at the end of their videos, they would always say, "Now it's time to pay the price" or whatever. And instead of doing that for 7 months, they did. Now it's time to shine a spotlight on something, and it brings awareness to whatever. It was just total for show, you know. What there was no true genuineness at all. And now I find out, they were, kicked off of media teams for Disney and Universal. So when they did the Halloween Horror Night date night thing where they went to Halloween Horror Nights, and because they weren't allowed to film in the houses like they always used to be, they kissed ass to one of their friends that's a blogger that got to do the media event, and they used their footage. I'm like, well, now you just got them kicked off the media list too.
Yeah. Night, Mark. Well, maybe we can put in a good word for them to be on the Illumahanti.
Yeah, maybe. It seems like. Oh, you know what? She was. One of the girls from there was on one of their episodes the other day at SeaWorld or Tampa Busch Gardens. See you, Mark. Thanks, man.
Night, Mark. Yeah, maybe we can put a good word in for them so they can be part of the Illumahanti. And
yeah, why not? They seem to backtrack on a lot of shit, so why not?
Yeah, well, they can be part of that worthless crap.
So beneficial to the community.
That kind of stuff is going to catch up with that group too, by the way.
Oh, I know. It already has a few times.
Yeah. So.
You can only apologize so many times before people stop believing your bullshit.
So funny. Bum.
He said burn.
Well, oh, burn.
Fucking kerning.
What it is my eyeballs are dried out.
Oh, that's true.
I need to go take care of that. And speaking of, since we're
they did do the scream and steam and scream and stream thing, whatever the fuck it's called. They did do a media night thing there, and it was bad, dude. I think I told you about that, remember?
Yeah, I gotta go watch that too.
It was very cringy, because the actors weren't responding to getting shot, and they're on their car and shit. I'm like, no, fuck that, don't touch my vehicle.
That's gonna totally get them shut down. But maybe I'll watch that tonight as I rinse out my Keurig. But James, you think it's about time we wrap it up so you can go and I can go and.
Yeah, I got to get my sleep so I'm up and ready for this long ass stream tomorrow.
There you go. By the way, there'll be a long ass stream tomorrow on the Honors Anonymous gaming page, which we will also pump over to the main page and everything else. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wind it down. Absolutely brilliant having you back. I was jumping for joy when you told me you were going to do it a couple hours ago. So maybe now that you've got the last thing out of the way with the Ding Dong group, a breath of fresh air will get you back on here. And definitely you'll be streaming from 13 and Horror Nights, and that'll be fun too.
Yep. And then Hershey Park.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and wind it down. Now that you're on here, I kind of don't want to let you go, but you'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Well, plus tomorrow.
Yeah. So, and maybe before that. Who knows? Lots of live streaming. Everybody, we'll let you go. Once again, I would like to say thank you, James, for guest hosting tonight. Stay safe, everybody. Once again, a Monday, not Sunday. It'll be just me, but Monday, not Sunday. Be sure to check out James' streaming tomorrow, however. And I agree, Danny. Everybody, good night. And I'm going to pass it on to James. It's nice to be able to say that again.
Oh man, I don't remember how to do this. I was never good at it to begin with, but now it's just like I feel pressure. But no, thank you, everybody. I super appreciate it. Thanks for being here again. I actually first time in a while that I had fun doing it, and I wasn't just angry. So, I got time to clear my head and not want to fight people. And I just needed some time away. And I still do. I still have a ton of shit going on. But I'll be back a little more regularly and the fun can resume. You can all bask in the gloriness that is my voice.
Sexy voice.
Everybody have a good evening. And if you got time tomorrow, like I said, I'll be streaming Diablo 2 Resurrection on the Haunters Anonymous gaming page. Probably for a while, as soon as it gets released, which is 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, I'll see you on there if you're around. If not, then I will see you when I get back on the show the next time. So, everybody be good and have a good evening.
Night, folks. Thanks.